As much as quitting this job was my decision to work on my body image, what I'm bringing. Let's take some photos. The light is amazing and I was so excited. I really like it. Good morning everyone, I hope you're well. Today is Monday. I'm about to head out because I want to go to the supermarket because I have a few things I need to buy before we go on holiday. I kind of want to get a mini size of the Garnier micellar water because I don't want to bring my big one, like that's just too much weight, and we're only bringing one suitcase, and I want to buy like band-aids and snacks and stuff just so that we have a few things with us. I also want to buy a few things for the apartment that we need, and yeah, today is a very beautiful day, so that's very exciting. I've also been experiencing a lot of back pain like my usual, and I used to have physiotherapy every week for I think 2 or 3 months between like February and May, I think. And I still have 3 sessions that were paid for. I've booked one for this afternoon, and you know what, we're also going to make some soup. I've been dying to try to make a pumpkin soup. My dad makes one and it's absolutely delicious. I think I have all the ingredients. Okay, I'm finally done. Time to test the soup. I'm so excited. It's not as smooth as I would like it to be just because I don't have the appropriate thing to mix it. But honestly, it's really, really good. So it's a little bit later. I've just been doing a few things. I just wanted to like be completely honest with you guys because I haven't been feeling really good lately. I feel like my hair looks really weird. I just wanted to be completely honest and transparent about that. If you watched my previous video, you'll know that I quit my viewing job. It was just getting really hard for me to do it and kind of be able to organize my days and my time because I would know so little in advance when I would have viewings sometimes that it would screw with my schedule a bit. So I just decided to stop it. It was also really messing with my mental health. There were a lot of things that were making me very nervous. Did I remember to close the window? Did I remember to lock the door? Did I remember to turn off the electricity? There's no tenant. And it was really hard at some point when, especially when I was tired, because I would not remember doing things. And sometimes I would go to an apartment just to check that I would have closed whatever. And oftentimes I would wait until the viewers would have left to go back and kind of film myself checking the windows, checking the electricity, checking the door, or even locking the door, just so that I would not stress out for hours after that. And other things were happening that made it too complicated for me to just do things. So I just decided to quit. But I also felt incredibly weirdly depressed last week, if I'm honest. I don't know if it's just like the change of pace, if it's my anxiety kind of going away, if it's just my body finally relaxing, which sometimes happens of me feeling a bit anxious. Last week was just so hard. I had a really hard time being positive. I had a hard time doing anything productive, and it was really hard because I'm looking for a job. I'm looking to do things, to get things done and to organize myself, and it was just not happening. I slept not very well, which never helps my anxiety, but today I really felt a shift. I'm feeling way more positive. I feel like I want to do so many more things. I'm more upbeat, I guess. So I'm just trying to get a lot of things done and use my creativity a bit more differently. Like if I have ideas for a video, I'm really trying to take notes and everything. I'm just like like in such a different headspace that I'm feeling so much relief out of it, to be honest. Yeah, I just really wanted to be honest, because as much as quitting this job was my decision, I don't regret it at all. It does mean that there's a lot of change coming for me, and I don't really know how I feel about that sometimes. So yeah, it's just like a lot of introspection, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I do have my appointment for my back, and I'm a little bit nervous, but should be okay. So I'm back. It's a little bit later. Physio went well. I'm gonna do a little bit of Pilates. I think I'm gonna do like a full one. I do Tasha Franken's workouts. I'll link her down below because I feel like her videos do exactly what I want. I found that it's really good for me, and I love her videos. I love her calm, positive energy. It's so good. Definitely check her out. We're going away next week, and I just want to feel as good as possible, and I really tried very hard for the past, I would say, 6 months to work on my body image and how I feel about my body. I've always had issues with my body image, and I do think that I really much suffer from body dysmorphia, so I don't see my body the way it is. I've been looking at pictures of myself that I took, and I remember that I was like, oh my god, your arms are too big, your thighs are too big, your stomach really doesn't look good. And now I look back at them and I'm like, you're looking fine, you're looking good, like what the hell. What I really want to focus on is really to be more in the moment and more focused on making memories and on feeling good in the moment, rather than having how I feel about my body at that moment influence how I'm feeling, if you know what I mean. And so I'm really trying to work on just feeling good so that I feel good about my body, and I want to exercise because I want to feel good. But if I don't feel like working out, if I don't feel like going swimming, I don't. And I try really not to let it influence my eating as well, because that's always something that I've done. I'm not gonna lie, when I wore this and I don't have like sleeves, and I was like, are you really going to show your arms on the internet like that? And I really had to stop myself and be like, yeah, you know what, that's your body, that's your vehicle in this life, and you're not going to let it kind of change who you are and how you show yourself just because you don't like your arms. Because maybe in a year or 2 or 3 I'll look at this video and I'll be like, you know what, you looked fine. And so why are you changing how you are trying to portray yourself online? Because whoever sees me in the street, whoever sees me in person, I won't be able to edit my arms, I won't be necessarily able always to have sleeves on and whatever. So I'm really trying to be my authentic self and try not to let how I feel about my body at a certain time stop me from doing or wearing something. It's really hard, I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard, because I've been thinking a certain way, wearing certain things only for so many years that now it's a real battle in my brain. And depending on how I feel, like today I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm like, it's fine, just show your arms. They're not as good as you wish they were, but on another day like last week, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I probably wouldn't have been able to talk about it as well to the camera. So we're gonna work out, and then I'm gonna cook some dinner.
You take a deep breath in, lengthening and up. Reach forward gently, forward, and then exhale, breathe. You're gonna tap down, forward, down, press up, and that's a basic arch for your forehead. Squeeze up, lower down.
If you can hear, I have some laundry going. I've already done some this morning, and so yeah, I'm so sorry about the noise. I'm just gonna have some lunch because I'm starving. I'm gonna have leftovers, soup and pasta from yesterday, and that should be great because I have tutoring lesson at 6, so I won't be home until probably 7:30. Then I like to shower before eating and everything. I just like to be clean when I get home. So I have that class in 30 minutes, so I'm preparing my bag. And I had forgotten to check that my laptop was charged. So rescue charging for a few seconds. It still had 20%, but still. What I'm bringing? Headphones because I'm walking there, and I think I'll walk home as well. Notebook just in case. Glasses because your girl is getting headaches. Water, and of course this, and my beautiful friend's tote bag, and of course my phone. Class was really good. I'm very happy. I'm walking home. Didn't realize it was as dark as it is now, and don't love that, to be honest. It's so weird being a woman because it's like wondering every time a man says hi if there's an ulterior motive, or if you hear someone whistling, are they calling you or their dog? Hey guys, so I'm currently on a walk. I decided to get some fresh air, which I'm very happy about because, as you can tell, the weather is beautiful, so it feels so nice. So I'm back from shooting. I went on my own. I kind of decided a few minutes before leaving that I was going to shoot some content. I really kind of went super slow this morning. I did everything taking my time, and so after kind of breakfast and everything, I just didn't feel too great, and I was like, you should go for a walk. And I kind of forced myself, and then I got ready, and then I was like, oh, you know what, let's take some photos, because I've been really meaning to kind of up my game with Instagram, because I used to post 5 or 6 times a week, and then a year ago, because of my depression and everything, I kind of stopped, and I kind of fell out of love with Instagram, to be honest, just because the content that I was consuming was not exactly what I wanted to follow. And then I kind of unfollowed a lot of people, but I have a hard time kind of finding new creators that I really love, and so I'm kind of out of it. But I love creating content for Instagram. I love taking photos, and so I was like, you know what, you're already kind of all done. It's a beautiful day today, so why not take some photos? So initially I was like, I'm gonna shoot mostly on my phone, and I just brought my camera for a little bit of filming. I didn't do as much as I wanted, but it's fine. And I kind of took some photos even with this, using my phone, you know, like Camera Connect with Canon. It was a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie, but I was really excited after a few photos. I was like, oh my god, the light is amazing. I'm excited to post. The thing is, now I don't remember to post. Like I have those photos, and then I'm like, oh my god, you should have posted those. Didn't post that many. I don't know, I kind of feel a bit fearful whenever I have to post, just because the algorithm is not really my friend now that I don't post that much. But I'm gonna go back to the Instagram game. I kind of feel like it's a platform that's so hard to grow on, because you have to have the perfect engagement, the perfect hashtags. You have to find the hashtags, but hashtags that don't have too many people, and then you kind of need to post at a certain perfect time, and I feel like it's too many things. So I think I'm just going to try to have more fun with it and post when I feel like it, and post whichever content that I love, and just kind of for it to be like more of a creative outlet, because that's what YouTube is for me. It's really a place where I love creating. I've started posting on TikTok, which I never thought I would do because I've been waiting for so long, and my sister was like, you should try it, so much fun, way easier to get engagement and views and stuff. And so I think I'm going to try, and since we're going on holiday next week, I'm really trying to kind of get a few ideas for what I want to post, so I'm very excited. Now, I just received a book that I ordered. It's Gary Hunter's latest book. If you've watched my books videos that came out last week, you will have heard that Gary Hunter is one of my favorite authors. I've read all of her books. The title is The Whole Truth, and currently I had started The Holiday. I got it for my birthday, but I'm 150 pages in and nothing happened. So I kind of didn't really feel like reading, and so I've started Last Thing Standing by Lauren Ho. I took so many photos this summer, and I've started posting on TikTok, and I was so excited for this one. I really like it, and it's very true. Like, people say that it's kind of a mix between Bridget Jones's Diary and Crazy Rich Asians. Even though I haven't read Crazy Rich Asians, I've just watched the movie for now, which is kind of backwards for me. I really do agree. It's very witty. It's so fun. I love the references, and kind of, it's so funny. I love it. So yeah, I'm getting hungry, so I think I might eat some lunch.